So we finally made it into the mysterious building, and there's a man here. I guess this is the guy we've been speaking to, asking for the password. And oh my goodness, there's a ton of stuff to look through here. Where do we even start? Okay, just gonna go straight to the guy and talk to him. He might just be the guy we were supposed to speak to advance the story. Let's have a look at him first.
Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would.
Jimi Hendrix?
Hi there.
Greetings, Wanderer, and be welcome.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, worry not, I get my share of amnesiacs. You are now in the presence of the Voodoo Gentleman.
Let's ask if he does voodoo.
The Voodoo Gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm Buzz, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
Let's talk about the book. Sure, this is a valid question too, but I want to get to the point with this guy. Actually, let's see what he says to this.
Aren't you supposed to have an exotic accent?
Oh, that's so cliche. Plus, I travel a lot.
Okay. Alright, so let's get back to the Necronomicon.
I remember all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh? How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
I used this!
Vaulting voodoo fixins is at the
The Necronomicon in all its glory. Wanna have a look-see?
No, put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you with your cat, my man. There are some things even I don't mess with.
But voodoo.
But voodoo!
Voodoo Schmoodoo, that book is ultimate evil incarnate. Well, I for one wouldn't keep it in my pants pocket. Just saying.
You are ruining voodoo for me. I hope you're happy.
But Kitty.
But my cat!
Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kind of started talking.
Oh, look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh, ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but there's no cold sweat. How can this be?
It's real, Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
How could he tell it was the Necronomicon?
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
Most everyone imagines it all black, bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kinda looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah, why is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing.
Yep.
Okay, so they seem to be agreeing on the aesthetic appeal of the Necronomicon. What kind of operation is he running here? Seems kind of mostly scam, like a scam. He's not really into voodoo, is he? He's just doing it for money, I think.
What kind of operation are you running here anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
But it's just like a personifying curse. Those should be easier, right?
You'd think.
Alright, let's talk about archetype.
Oh, and a friend of mine got kidnapped too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh. Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
Okay. Let's hope he can just point us in some useful direction.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Yeah?
I was just getting into my intriguing plot development swing and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah. There's this avid student of the dark arts, an undercover intruder into the Dagon cult. A dear, dear friend of mine. A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
Okay. I thought he was waiting for a dramatic effect.
Sorry, I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome! I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Alright, tell us more about him, please.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon. The terrible god of the murky abysses. The one who seems to have Fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
Alright. Yeah, Dagon might come up later. Let's find out more about the student.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous. And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
Money? No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Come on, just please tell us who he is.
Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
You haven't yet.
Not if you keep interrupting me. Are you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denominations spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
Okay, so there's some pretty interesting responses here. Saying it makes my blood boil and congeal at the same time.
Bob Olmstein. Just saying it makes my blood boil and congeal at the same time.
I know, right?
Let's say that.
So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.
Alright, so we're looking for a Bob Olmstein. I don't know how essential it is to go through all these items here in this room. I'll just have glanced through a
Boy,
couple of
that
them.
is one ancient device. Hey, these are Halloween skulls.
Skulls are skulls, alright? Sometimes it's hard to get the genuine article.
Kid A doesn't care about non-edible decorations. That's an oddly shaped skull. Looks like a beat-up microwave oven. No need for that in this day and age. Looks like a pirate's sword. She's not crazy about blades. I don't think I need bananas. That ish is bananas. It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmouth Look." Kitty can't read.
Yet.
So that answers the question from the last video. She can't read. Okay.
It's an ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. It looks firmly locked. I heard cats absorb negative energy and transform it into the good kind, but we're not gonna risk her napping on that thing. Needless to say, she's not impressed. There are strange spiky vines all over this crazy place. Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll. I think I'll have to ask the voodoo guy first.
Alright, so that's probably something I might have to speak to him about again.
Sinister and appropriately illuminated. I have enough creepy stuff surrounding me, thanks. Hey, isn't that's identical to Lemon's mask. I don't want it and it doesn't want me. Kitty isn't impressed by primitive art, or any art for that matter.
Shut up. I'm a little into German expressionism.
Nah, I have a feeling he's been clicked enough while he lived. He either died in the 1700s or the 80s. That's strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what now?
Fish-like.
It's not a fish. It's just fish-like. Do not want.
I wouldn't touch it for $100. That looks like an authentic voodoo throne. No, we're already up to our necks in ancient curses.
I prefer softer surfaces.
It looks like a ship's wooden hull. No, we don't need each other. She doesn't care for anything water-related.
Alright, let's talk to him about the double-headed doll. Oh, you don't seem to have the option to do that.
Bob Olmstein.
Bob Olmstein.
Okay. So, with that, I guess we've seen everything in here. So we can leave the building. And now we look for Bob Olmstein. Okay, so this is who we're supposed to speak to. He's gonna take us to Fishmouth.
Hey, taxi! Take me to Finman House in Fishmouth.
Yeah, that's real funny. Let's waste the cabbie's time with dumb jokes.
No, I'm serious. Take me to Fishmouth.
We don't go to Fishmouth.
I'll pay double.
I'll pay double.
You can pay 4 times the fare. It ain't worth going there. You think Darkham's been strange lately? Wait till you get a whiff of Fishmouth.
So let's get a whiff.
Money can't make me go there, friend. Them fishy folks will scare the scales off an anchovy.
So we've got to convince him to take us to Fishmouth. Let's offer him the cookie from back in the oven.
Look, I have this suspicious cookie.
Keep that thing away from me. Some darn hippie fed me one of those about a month ago. I was seeing tentacles and all kinds of ungodly things for a week after.
You don't say.
Okay, can we interest him in an ancient grimoire?
Can I interest you in an ancient cursed grimoire?
Nah, already got one of those, and it's full of my wife's special occasion dresses.
Oh, jeez. Okay, last option. We gotta offer him the cat.
I have this talking cat.
We all got our cross to bear, buddy.
Amen, brother.
What can we do?
What can I do for a ride to Fishmouth?
Well, I do have a family problem needs taken care of, but, man, it's a heck of a doozy, let me tell you.
I'm all ears.
See, this cousin of mine, Ed, married a woman out of Fishmouth. Fishmouth, can you believe it? Name's ASENATH. Anyway, ever since they got together, every time I meet old Eddie, I get this strange feeling he's not himself.
Always shopping for groceries, never goes to the ball game anymore. General zombie-like complexion, lack of will to go on. That's pretty common from what I understand.
No, you unmarried folks always piling on the stereotypes. No, friend, I mean, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like she's looking at me through his eyes. Like she's the one inside, right?
Whoa, okay. So, where's he?
Good question, buddy. I mean, possession. That's crazy talk, I know, but I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Now, he ain't talking much, but from what he did say, he gets littler and littler time as himself every day. And I'm worried sick, man. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but get rid of ASENATH for me, and I'll drive your butt to Fishmouth like it was nothing.
Quest unlocked. I mean, deal.
Okay then.
What can you tell us about ASENATH?
What can you tell me about ASENATH?
What's there to say? She's a creepy one, that's for sure. Looking like a darn fish if I ever saw one. I've been driving cabs forever, and I never heard of anyone else called ASENATH in Darkham, so there's that. Hope that'll help you.
Thanks.
How about Ed?
What can you tell me about Ed?
Name's Edward. Edward Derby. He's my cousin, supports the tentacles. Don't care much for light beer or garlic-based toppings.
Thanks, that's very insightful.
That's it?
Okay, got it.
That's not very helpful.
Tell me again about Ed and ASENATH.
Ed's a normal guy, and I suspect he's being possessed by ASENATH. Her, on the other hand, not normal at all. Fishy looking thing, and I mean that literally. Get rid of her for me, and to Fishmouth we ride, son.
Okay.
Got a scoot.
Where do we start searching for these folk? No, I didn't want to come back in here. But maybe he might be able to give us some information.
Voodoo gentleman, I need you to help me help someone out.
Oh no. Whose life is the Necronomicon ruined now?
No, nothing like that. There's this cabbie outside, and his cousin's body is apparently being possessed by his wife, ASENATH. It's like he swaps bodies with his wife against his will.
Wife swapping? That's crazy.
Yeah, anyway, help me help his cousin get rid of this ASENATH character.
Well, since I can't help change your cat back, I might as well give you a hand with this possessing business.
Actual voodoo freaking magic?
My special brand of it, yes. We will need to craft a personalized voodoo spell. You're getting a platinum package deal here, buddy. I fear a fetch quest is in order. You'll need a doll, well, that goes without saying. Then you'll need something that cuts, chops, or severs. And finally someone... how can I put this? Attractive.
We're not talking chopping attractive people's limbs off here, right?
Oh no, I have one motto. Do no physical harm. Oh, and one more thing. You need to look up the order we will use them in.
Oh my gosh. Can you repeat those items again?
Can you tell me what items I need for the spell again?
You'll need a doll, well, that goes without saying. Then you'll need something that cuts, chops, or severs. And finally someone... how can I put this? Attractive.
Okay. Can't you get the items?
Can't you get the items yourself?
No, it is very important that I sit here and do nothing. It's in the terms of service. Want to read them?
No thanks. I think I'll just agree.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, I found these scissors.
Found these scissors.
Good eye.
And he has some dolls around.
You have some dolls around. Can't we use one of them?
That's my private collection, Buzz. No touchy.
But I don't know where to get a doll at this hour.
Oh, it's easier than you think. Like taking candy from a baby.
There's a picture of the
Found
robot.
this picture of a male model.
A strapping young man. It'll do.
I think the doll might be from the Priscilla girl, but just before we go back there, let's find out the order in which we use the ingredients.
Where would I look up the order to use the ingredients in?
I don't know. Maybe like a place of knowledge?
Gotcha.
A library? Okay. So we've got to speak to Priscilla and
Gotta
then
run.
go on
I'll
to
be here, Buzz.
the library. Actually, we don't have to speak to Priscilla. Just have Kite get the doll for us. So
Hey, Kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Really, Buzz? What's in it for us?
Another doll in exchange for it.
Your preoccupations are a constant source of wonderment and worry, but okay, we're quid pro quoing.
alright, we've got the doll.
All right, Miss Know-It-All, I think we need to have a talk about you helping out whenever I consider it necessary.
Geez, fine. You were right this time, okay? Sheesh.
So, from now on, you'll help out when I tell you to?
Ask me to, and that's a maybe. Let's say I'll be more inclined to.
I'll take it.
Okay, so after all, it seems we might have to speak to Priscilla. Let's get straight to the point. I don't think there's any point beating around the bush with Priscilla.
All right, Priscilla, here's your fishy. Let me have the doll.
Deal, creep.
This town, man, this freaking town.
Alright, I don't know if it would be possible to just guess the order of stuff with the voodoo guy. I mean, it's 3 items. But anyway, we can just go to the library and figure it out there. Or was it just supposed to be red in the Necronomicon?
It's the dreaded Necronomicon.
No, so we've got to go to the library. Now, which books would we read? Probably the dusty, intriguing book.
I don't know if this is something I need right now. I'd better take a look at it first. A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look.
Okay, that's weird.
A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in.
I'd say that's the book we want.
Convenient to say the least. Mental note, sometimes examining items several times really pays off.
Alright, let's pick it up. Alright, examine?
Let's see. Okay, according to this treatise, I think the order we should use the items is someone attractive, doll, thing that cuts.
Okay, that's all we needed to know. Let's go back to... I think there was an option to fast travel or something? You just, no, it's not showing up right now, but if the arrow is on the screen, you can just double click it. Except it's not usually on the screen. Alright. So we're back here. And we can speak to the voodoo guy. Found a doll.
Found a doll.
You mean mercilessly ripped from the hands of an innocent child, don't you? Alright, what do you want to call it?
Let's call it ASENATH.
ASENATH.
ASENATH it is.
So that was all.
So, that was all of them, huh?
Indeed it was. Alright, now this is important. Which order should we use them in?
It was picture, doll, and then scissors.
Picture, doll, scissors.
Alright, here we go.
Jambalaya!
Okay, what just happened?
ASENATH just lost her head over some male model dude. I told you, I deal in figurative voodoo.
Should have seen it coming. Do you think it worked?
I know it worked.
Thank you, VG.
Enough respect, B.
Perfect. So we did some good. And now we can go back to the taxi driver. And
So, everything seems to have worked out in the end, huh?
Well, not everything, but yeah, it's a start.
Gonna go change Kitty back now.
You do that. Please.
See you soon.
Not too soon, I hope.
alright, so like I was saying, we can go back to the taxi driver and head on to Fishmouth. So we'll do that in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.